What's going on, guys? It's Greg Meeks and welcome to yet another PLL mock draft. If you haven't noticed, there are 3 PLL drafts this offseason, which gives us a lot to talk about. And today we're talking about the PLL new entry draft. So this is open to any player who has not been in or currently in the PLL. And this year in particular, usually this draft would be kind of a non-event, less of a big deal. But because the MLL is merging with the PLL, you have a ton of great players who are going to be coming in for the first time this year. So most of this draft is made up of current or former MLL players. So I'm going to give you my projections for the first round picks. I have to say off the top as a caveat, this was really hard. If you look at the list on the PLL site, which we'll link for you, there's like a billion MLL players, some of which I've heard of, some of which I haven't. And you also have to take into account what players these PLL rosters already have on them, who they might pick up in a college draft. There's a lot going on, but I'm going to try and do my best to give you my first round picks. So if you want to watch this draft, it's going to be on Thursday. The PLL will put out where you can watch it. They haven't done that yet. Let's jump right into it. Pick number 1, the first overall pick in the PLL entry draft, is going to the Cannons. So they just did their supplemental draft. They did their unprotected, picked them up. Yep. So they just did their expansion draft, have somewhat of a roster, now they got to fill the rest in. They have 3 face-off guys, so it's not going to be a face-off guy. As of the time of shooting this video right now on Monday, Lyle Thompson is not listed on the PLL entry draft page. So theoretically, that means they haven't signed him yet. I'm not sure what's going on there, but he is currently not listed as an entry draft eligible player. If he was there, and if they do put him on there after I film this video, I'm picking Lyle Thompson to go number 1 overall. That's a lock, in my opinion. But if something happens, he's not available, I'm going to take Bryce Wasserman, the MLL's MVP from the 2020 summer, that short tournament. He's a great shooter, a really dynamic player. I think he will go number 1 if Lyle Thompson is not picked. Pick number 2 is going to be the Archers. Let's assume Wasserman is on the Cannons, so I won't pick him anymore. I think the Archers need a midfielder. Obviously, they just got Connor Fields. They're stacked at the attack position. We'll already have to run one of them out of the midfield or do some other confusing subbing in and out thing. I'm going to pick Colin Heacock for this position. He was an attackman at Maryland. He's a lefty, a really strong shooter, and on the run, he played midfield in the past summer at the MLL, so I think he would be a great pick for the Archers. Pick number 3 is going to be the Atlas, who are in a rebuilding year, but haven't said it, traded everybody away, need to pick more people up. They lost Buszczyk out of the expansion draft, and I think that they need an attackman. I think they're going to take Dan Baccaro. He is an unbelievable scorer, tore it up in the MLL, tore it up at Georgetown. I think he would be a great guy that can create, score, and feed. So Baccaro to the Atlas. Pick number 4, we got the Water Dogs. I couldn't quite figure out what exactly they needed, but a guy I really like out of the MLL is Mikey Slosher, downhill dodging midi. I think he would be a good pickup for the Water Dogs. At pick number 5, we've got the Chrome. I'm going with an old ECD friend, Team Canada, Mark Cochran. He is a proven scorer, played for Team Canada a number of times. Not a veteran yet, but getting up there a little bit. But he's just an unbelievable scorer, knows how to put the ball in the net. I think he'd be a really great pickup for the Chrome. Pick number 6 is going to be the Cannons again. I guess they traded for that. So they have pick number 1 and 6 in this draft. I'm going to go defense here, and I'm going to go with CJ Costabile. The entry draft list has him as an LSM. He can obviously play both, close or LSM. I saw him in the MLL. He can score. He would be a really great pickup for the Cannons. He's young and fast, can get up and down the field. I think that'd be a smart pickup for them. And then with the Whip Snakes, they kept a lot of their defense, so I'm going offense. I'm going with Ryan Lee. I don't know a lot about him, but he's got a great mustache and is obviously a great player. And finally, pick number 8, the Chaos. For this, I'm going face-off. The guys in the office yelled at me and said a face-off guy would not be picked number 1 or in the first round. I could agree, but I'm at a loss. There's so many players, it's very confusing. So I'm going to go with a combo here. I think it could be Max Adler, but Alex Woodall, who is arguably the best faceoff guy out of the MLL, he's not on that list either, just like Lyle right now. So if Woodall gets put on the list, I'm going with Woodall. If not, Max Adler is the faceoff guy to the Chaos after they lost Tommy Kelly to the Cannons. So there you have it, guys. Let me know in the comments where I got it right, where I got it wrong, which is the more likely situation. I think I got a lot wrong. And tune in on Thursday. It'll be interesting to see where all these guys end up. And I think it's gonna be a really fun year for the PLL given all the changes and new players. So thanks for watching this video. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you have not, and have a great day.